What's up,
This is
guys? What's up, guys? What am I doing? Where am I?
Where's
What?
that?
It's more like, what's up, beardies and beardicks? Bigger dicks, bigger dicks, bigger dicks. What's up, beardies and bigger dicks? Wow, this has got off to a great start. This has got off to a wonderful start. This is something. We can go here. We can have the large screen like that on the side. I don't know. Should I go large screen, mini screen? Keep us normal.
Beardies
I
and
think
bigger
should we keep
dicks.
ourselves should we keep ourselves normal size? Should we do the three where it's like 1, 2, 3, or should I
Yeah.
go large screen
I mean, put it 1, 2, 3, maybe.
and then we
and
could be super tiny in the corner and we get the big large screen of the reaction? Like we can look. I don't know.
What do you reckon? Have the 3 normal, like 3. Boop, boop, boop.
We'll just do 3. Everyone's gonna get this in the content no matter what. I really don't care. This is how the content's coming straight at people for the first one. We need to know what you guys think, but this is our reaction for the new Suicide Squad trailer. As we mentioned in our podcast, we want to have a look at the trailer and kind of break it down a little bit, get a bit of a reaction and see what's going on.
What's box office doing down the corner?
It's from, I don't know, it's from whatever I screen capped it from. Because I screen capped it and I downloaded the video.
Box office? What? I think just used the IGN video.
Oh, they had their stupid pop-ups at the end and crap, and I was like, that's just annoying.
Oh,
I don't,
yeah.
and they had the massive IGN logo branded over stuff, and I don't want to give an IGN.
I mean, you still use it. A lot of people do.
So I went with this one. It's a little bit more out there and a little bit more free-flowing, so we can watch it. So we're gonna watch this, and we're gonna kind of go over it. If you spot anything that you need to, that I need to pause at, let me know, and I will pause it and rewind back over it, and we can have a little breakdown.
Also, Wade.
Where-
Suicide Squad 2. Oh my god.
This is great content already. We've got the best reviews out there. This is our.
That's the James Gunn version. That's the direct.
This is Zack Snyder's cut. Suicide Squad.
No, it's a bloody gun cut. This is Suicide Squad.
So we're gonna start up now.
You gotta be kidding me. You're gonna risk the entire mission for a mental defective dressed as a court jester.
It's coming from a guy that wears a toilet.
It's a bit choppy by the looks of it.
Yeah, that's very. I can't even hear it.
No funny business, honey. These are dangerous people.
Just the IGN one.
Clear to go.
Should we just use?
What are you guys doing?
Should we? Is it coming through at all? Was it coming through at all?
It's very weird.
Is it very weird? Very choppy? Is it?
Yeah, probably same. But you've got like a jumpy.
Let me find the other one then. This is. I'm gonna leave the content purely like this. This is how
Yeah.
it's gonna be. Like I'm not gonna.
Just bring up the Oh, there could be another one, like a red band one or something.
That was a Red Band trailer.
I was jumpy as fuck.
I got. Oh god, let's pause that for a second. Let's where's the? Oh god.
Suicide Squad. That's fucking great.
Best content. I don't know what I was trying
Did you
to.
name that?
I just quickly typed it in and saved.
How did you think there was an A on the end?
I don't think. I think when I was pressed D when I was going to 2, I put E or something. I don't know.
And it's called the Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad 2. Suicide Squad.
Oh god.
God dang, Des.
Oh, so let's. Oh god. Is it coming through? Is it there?
Yeah, I can see your
So this
screen.
is. I recorded the browser, so we've got the browser version of the IGN's version. Let's see if that comes through clear.
You want to
Unedited.
make it full screen though.
I don't know if this is louder. I might have to go to the video. we.
Superhero, though. You probably do awesome stuff.
Can you hear that at all?
Nope.
I fly.
I can't. No, I can't hear it.
God damn it! God damn it!
Why
We've
don't
got.
the sound though?
I don't know what's going on with the sound.
This is what you get when you get unedited raw footage.
It's just what we got. No, I do not want to look at the beat. Well, actually, I do want to look at the beat. No, I'm not typing in YouTube into YouTube.
The stream has ended. Cricket noise.
Oh god.
Squad 2. Coming
Alright.
to it. The fuck's a squade?
I don't know. Ask James Gunn.
Yeah, that's fucking gun cut. I want to call it the gun cut.
All right, here we go. So we've got.
Brisbane father loses 50 kilos on cookie
You're trying
dough.
to lose weight, you'd think the last place you should be going is to the biscuit jar. Until now.
Let's go. Let's take it. Ah.
Here we go. Let's tell me if you can hear it.
You gotta be kidding.
Can you hear that?
You're gonna risk the entire mission for a mental defective dressed as a court jester.
This coming from a guy that wears a toilet seat on his head.
We don't leave one of our own behind.
Hopefully Harley's still alive.
No funny business. These are dangerous people.
Team 2 is clear to go.
Fire. 3, 2.
What are you guys doing?
What? We're here to save you.
You were gonna save me?
It was a really good plan, too.
Well, I can go back inside and you can still do it.
That's patronizing.
I'm so sorry. Harley Quinn.
Blood sport.
Oh,
What?
it's such a good
You know
trailer.
the deal. Successfully complete the mission,
I'm
you get 10 years
who-
off your sentence.
He plays like.
What character he is? Yeah.
What is
You fail to
that?
follow my orders in any way,
It's like.
and I detonate
We'll definitely
the
go back over
explosive
this
device
and-
in the base of your skull.
So this is the famous Suicide Squad.
Is that a cat dude on the end? Batman.
Hello, little
Any
buddy.
questions?
You make it into the bonus cut. Huh?
And
Yes, that is your hand. Very
I
good.
don't know if you should be watching this.
We're all gonna die.
I hope so.
What's up, buddy?
Fuck's sake.
here's the deal.
Oh,
up, buddy?
Mission,
sake.
you die.
If we find out any information you give us is false, you die.
If we find out you have personalized license plates, you die.
What? No.
If you cough without covering your mouth,
Harley, although that isn't an open invitation for you to cough without covering your mouth.
What's the plan?
What the hell am I supposed to know?
You're the leader. You're supposed to be decisive.
And I've decided that you should eat a big bag of dicks.
If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
Why would someone put penises all over the beach?
Who knows why madmen do what they do?
This is
This looks so good, doesn't it?
Oh,
Well,
it's
that's
gonna be
kind of
so
our
good.
thing.
I mean, that's what the first one would have been if they didn't change it at the last
you out of
minute.
your life.
I'm going to get you out of here alive.
Fine, you go, Ben, now? I'll see you later. A little bit.
To me, Sharkman seems too big, like too bulky, like
He's more fat kind of thing.
yeah, like he's
we
massive.
love the rain.
Look at that, like
Angels are splooching all over us.
So that's the listing there of all the Flula Borg.
Fluleborg, Sean Gunn. Zack Snyder was in there. What the fuck? Go back for a sec. What was Zack Snyder's name doing there?
Executive producer.
Zack Snyder. Wow.
Hey. So we'll go. So written and directed by James Gunn, Peter Safran, produced by Charles Roven, based on the characters from DC.
So
Richard
he
Suckle.
actually, if he wrote, oh, it's gonna
He's
be like
producer.
fucking Guardians.
So
It'll be so
yeah,
good.
so we'll go back over. We'll have a breakdown over the trailer. So we'll just minimize it for a second. So yeah, so I mean, we had see a little special visitor guest by a little Maxwell come in. So he didn't make the podcast, but he made the reaction to the red band trailer of Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
So it's interesting that he wanted to come by for that. But anyway, we'll go back over and we'll have a look at
2.9k dislikes. How?
people, man. People find something somewhere. It's a bit silly.
What are the comments? Like, how they got dislikes?
This is on IGN. Let's have a look. These costumes are ridiculous. I love it. Nom nom. The kaiju reference and the Idris scene. This shark. Did he
Mortal
come out of
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat or something? And why is no one bothered about the graphicness? I love it. Vin Diesel, I'm Groot. Sylvester Stallone, hand.
He's like, hand.
I can't believe John Cena is playing MF Doom in the new Suicide Squad. So we'll go back over the trailer and we'll look at some of the key things I noticed watching this a couple of times.
Don't forget spacebar's pause, so it's easier than clicking.
Yeah. Well, I have to make rewind some
You
stuff.
gotta be kidding me. You're gonna risk
Dude,
the
you see
entire
the
mission
floating
for a
helmet?
mental defect.
The which one?
The floating helmet, the floating gun, and the floating shirt.
The floating?
Yeah.
This dress is a court.
Do you not get it?
Which, no, I'm trying to
The
think.
floating shirt, helmet, and gun.
Is it invisible?
John Cena.
Oh, I'm just trying to think when you're making John Cena jokes still now. I'm like, what do you mean? Those jokes are so old. I see
Like-
John Cena for who he is now because he's no longer a wrestler.
Yeah, he is. He still wrestles.
It's coming from a guy that wears a toilet seat on his head. We don't leave one.
So he's wearing a toilet seat on his head apparently.
Yeah.
This dude's got this rabbit shirt, and then there's Mr. Polka Dot Man.
What does it say?
Obsculus Sun, Obtrudus Status.
I have no idea. I mean, you got Polka Dot Man in the back of the little gun. It's like just tinkering with it.
So vigilantism, kidnapping, extortion. Oh, that same stuff as like last time.
Something of profanity. Or
We've got
property.
it here, mass
destruction of
homicide,
property.
war crime.
Hopefully Harley's
Who we got over
Attempted
here?
homicide or something? What the fuck?
Alien? We've got Alien over here.
still alive.
Do you
Who's
see that?
Alien though?
I don't know. I don't know who that's meant to be.
A guy that wears a toilet seat on his head. We don't leave one of
Idris.
behind. Hopefully Harley's still.
Yeah, here. So
Sharkman?
we got Alien. So we got
Hang on.
Alien
What the fuck?
145
The what
Orange, unknown.
It looks like the dude from Aquaman, like the dude in the wasp dude in the suit.
Oh, the Mantis guy.
Mantis, yeah, it looks like that, doesn't it?
Almost, yeah. Because you got mass homicide, war crimes, enemies against human.
I mean, he's not a bad guy, is he? To be fair.
Well, that guy was a man in a suit. That was a human.
Yeah,
But this is Alien here. This is an alien.
God, no, probably it's one of the enemies, maybe. Like,
No funny business. I don't. These are dangerous people.
But
Team 2 is clear to go.
that there, like, we get a better look when he drops down.
What a hole in his thing already?
Like, he's
what
already
are
been
they
shot, and he's
doing?
like, whatever, but, like, this helmet looks badass. Like, he's just sitting up here in the window. We got... Literally just sitting up there in the bellhole like that. Like, it's so random. Like, he's this big burly dude. Like, how is no one going to notice this dude sitting up there with a shiny-ass helmet, freaking shiny-ass gun, in this, like...
A pistol.
I'm going to hide in the shadows. Like, what the fuck?
3, 2.
What are you guys doing?
And we've got Harley standing here with his staff, and she's a bit beaten up and stuff. Mad as always.
Kendo stick or something. Like the big fucking wooden stick.
Everyone's confused, but here we go. This is what got me, is like this outfit, like his helmet is fucking sick. Wait, he's got slippers on.
Unprotected.
He's got slippers on his feet, like he's got sandals on his feet.
He's got sandals.
Look at him!
Why has he got sandals?
We're here to say.
He's just hanging out on the wall, just like casually, just like, what?
And what makes it worse, it's part that go over your toes. It's not one where your toes lock in. It's just over. What
Hey,
the
you.
You were
hell?
gonna save me?
It was a really good plan, too.
Well, I can go back inside and you can still do it.
That's patronizing.
I'm so sorry. Harley, Quinn.
Like, look at that. Oh.
But why is his face
Smooth,
protected?
smooth dome, and then he's got like this teeth along the bottom. Interesting design.
I would have thought he protected his chest. That's where most people hit.
Yeah.
I don't get his
And then this is an interesting one here. Have you noticed this one?
Yeah, who's he playing?
So I'm not sure who he's playing, but have you looked at the wall? This is a little cool little thing. So each mark is a certain color. So we got blues, we got greens, we got reds. So wherever he hits that, that's where it bounces off. It bounce offers. Bounce. So he spends all the time.
Who that is though? Like,
I'm not
who's
sure.
anal like that?
He's got Crocs on his feet.
Yeah, orange Crocs with an orange jumpsuit.
But like, imagine how much time he spent in this area that he's marked out where he throws the ball.
Is he OCD? Is that why he's got orange Crocs?
Maybe.
Is there an OCD villain? I mean, he's not a villain, but like he
Long
probably
blonde
is.
hair. But like, this is why I was surprised. Like, they showed it here, this little part where he threw it and it bounced off the red markers.
Successfully
Right.
complete the
This
mission.
dude here, I don't know who he's supposed to be.
You get 10 years off.
Like, he's
your
got orange
sentence.
Crocs as well. This
Who's that dude?
it looks like if Felix was a person.
That thing was walking beside everyone.
Well, that's exactly it. It's
Like,
BRB.
it's James Gunn. It's the next rocket.
Well, that's exactly. It's got that human going from like Guardian's human, which I guess that's what Suicide Squad is kind of meant to be like.
Watch the eyeball like stick it out that way. It's like, like
You get,
You fail to follow my orders in any way,
Putting the bomb in his...
and I
I like how they injected this time and not had the braces around the necks this time.
the explosive
Oh,
device in
yeah.
the base of your
Well, this
skull.
makes more sense.
Can do the job for free. So this is the famous Suicide Squad.
Here we go. So we've got a
So
few
the
people.
cat-
There he is. That's the alien there. It's a chick.
It looks different again.
That's the one from the one in that article that I was
Okay,
paused
so
at the
who
start.
we got Boomerang.
So we got
there.
Boomerang.
Who's
We've
the
got-
dude next to him?
I'm not sure who that's supposed to be, but it looks like it was played by
Who's the yellow one?
looks like it's played by Fillion.
Yeah.
Don't know who this dude is
So,
here. Some orange chick here. Oh, that's what I was meant to look up, like who's supposed to be what. Let me just pause. I might quickly see if I can look up the like actually who's.
Is
who's
that
what.
Joel Kinnaman over there with the long haired dude? Is that He's in the first one. Can't remember his name.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. No, you put it in the Suicide Squad. way you-
Okay, so we got the blonde dude over here. Is it? Is this actual casting characters?
I don't know.
Let me go IMDb.
Imbedded.
So of course we've
Yeah,
got Margot as Harley Quinn, of course. We got
yeah,
Joel Kimmin as Rick Flag, so that's him.
yeah,
replacing
Rick Flag. That's the one.
recasting his role.
He's back from the first one.
Oh, Taika Waititi.
Who's he playing?
There's no character next to his name.
Oh, he's probably not even in it yet then.
Sylvester Stallone is King Shark's voice. Of course, Amanda Waller. Idris is Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Of course, Captain Boomerang. Mark Rooker is Savant.
No idea who that is.
So I'm gonna have a look. Savant. What's that? Savant DC. So, oh yeah, he's not much difference to what he's already looking like.
Yeah, well, I just don't know who the fuck he is. Is
Some
he
sh-
OCD? Like,
I know.
why has he got all the things on the wall?
Some shots he kind of looks like bloody. I don't know. Just a blonde-haired dude.
Right?
One shot he looks like Casey Jones, which is weird. Alice Braga is Sol Soria.
No idea who that is.
Soria? Sol Soria? What other characters we've got? John Cena is Peacemaker. Nathan
Yep.
Fillion is TDK.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson, which is the blonde dude on the far left, he's playing Blackguard.
No idea who that
David
is.
Das McChillan, I can't remember how to pronounce his name, is Polka Dot Man. Sean Gunn is the Weasel.
Oh, that fucking dude on the...
There he is.
Look at that thing. It's fucked.
So that's Weasel.
What?
Does he have a... Oh, I was going to say, does he have...
What?
He does have a little penis.
No, it's tail.
Little penis.
Oh, yeah.
Little tiny penis.
I mean, it makes sense.
Point that out there. Camellia, Michaela Hoover. Oh
I don't
yeah,
think
Peter
the-
Capaldi is
the
Thinker.
chick-
Storm Reed is Tyler.
Is that the yellow dude?
Flula Borg is Javelin.
Who's that?
King Shark. King Shark.
Stallone. Hound. Yes, that's your hand.
Oh! The dude in yellow and blue, that's Flula.
I was thinking that because he's got that weird look at his face.
Yeah, that's
You see
Flula.
that, like that weird, like
Blackguard, Savant, Mongol.
it's got to be such a good movie. Like,
Javelin. Okay, that's
who's the
interesting.
orange chick though? Like, is that weird cyclone one?
Is it Mongol?
Mongol.
Yes,
That's
Mongol.
more.
Mongol is the name. Who's playing Mongol? Maylin Mongol is the character.
This has a lot of characters. Like, the first one had like 5 or 6. This has like fucking 20.
Yeah, there's so many. There's so many people playing characters in this. It's ridiculous.
I'm thinking now, do we get a game trailer soon for the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League?
Well, that's exactly it. It'd be interesting to see where we're going with that too.
Because if this comes out first, we should get the game a bit later, which would be dope.
So there's a lot there. So,
It's gonna be. I mean, it's got that John Courtney's back.
there we go.
Oh, there's
Peop-
Nathan Fillion. He got that pretty sick.
Heh.
Nobby.
Any questions?
And
Yes, that is your hand. Very good.
we're all gonna die.
So there's his outfit there. That's Bloodsport's.
We're all gonna.
That's his whole outfit there.
But why was he before? Like, he got shot. So
I know,
why
he just had the helmet
wearing
on, and
this?
then like he just didn't have anything else. Like, okay.
Die. I hope so. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Here's the deal. We failed the mission.
And he's always got the bloody rabbit
You
shirt.
die.
If we find out any information you give us is false, you die.
If we find out you have personalized license plates, you die.
What? No.
She got
If you
crazy
cough
eyes
without
now,
covering
don't
your
she?
mouth,
Hardly. Although that
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
an open invitation.
Like, she's
for you to cough
embraced
without
Harley
covering
Quinn
your
so
mouth.
much.
Oh god, yeah.
What's the plan?
How the hell am I supposed to know?
You're the leader. You're supposed to be decisive.
And I've decided that you should eat a big bag of dicks.
If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
Why would someone put penises all over the beach?
Who knows why madmen do what they do?
Cena's not good at comedy, isn't he? Like,
So they're all here chilling out, having a pretty good time.
There's Polka Dot Man.
Yeah. Oh, this is funny here. Watch this scene here. I don't know if you notice it. Fucking, it looks like Bloodsport. He eats shit when he jumps out here. Right here.
He gets a crumble cut.
Watch this. Watch it. See him just eat shit. Everyone's jumping out perfectly fine. So Polka Dot Man, if I remember, he does the dots and he can like teleport and stuff. I think it was. I think it's teleport. Yeah, or he like I don't think he teleport. Is it? They like become items.
If he teleported, he'd definitely do it from there, not just jump.
I think it's. I can't remember. If it, I can't remember. Is it the dots that become objects and you can use them? I think like I can't remember. I can't remember Polka Dot Man. I vaguely remember what Polka Dot Man's abilities.
I mean,
was.
we'll find out when the
Polka
movie
Dot.
drops in August,
I'll double check his powers.
which will say that it comes out August 6th. I think, pretty sure. In cinemas and HBO Max.
Flying buzzsaw dot, a red polka dot designed as a projectile. The dot had a rotational interior mechanism upon which a circular saw blade was mounted. Flying saucer dot, a yellow polka dot which expanded rapidly into a flat man-sized glider. It was steered by a series of buttons or switches on the Polka Dot Man's belt. Sun dot, a gold polka dot designed as a projectile. It was gimmicked to resemble a model of the sun and emitted a blinding distortion light similar to a flare. Bubble dot, a white polka dot which expanded into a translucent capsule capable of flight, like the flying saucer dot. It was steered by a belt apparatus. Fist dot, were red, yellow, and orange polka dots designed as projectiles. They were thrown at once and gimmicked to resemble human fists when bounced off opponents at close range, ending concert. What? Okay. Hole dot, black polka dot, simply referred to as hole. But it opened up what appeared to be a teleportation transport system and was presumably developed with assistance from General Immortus. So he did have a teleport dot.
Yeah, but he doesn't even use it there. He just
No.
jumps.
Mostly, like it's pre that, presumably then.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought. But yeah, like he just eats so much shit here.
I mean, he just was
And that's that looks like Idris there.
Who is wearing orange? Is that Idris?
Yeah, that's Idris.
Nah.
Looks-
Going after Wall after like capturing him maybe and bringing him in like out.
yeah, it looks
Isn't
like
it just
Idris.
got too much hair.
Where's the speed? Can we? Where's the playback speed? I know you can adjust this playback speed.
Yeah, put it at like 0.5. Is it?
Let's just watch this and eat shit in slow mo.
Well, it seems like that wouldn't even hurt him though.
No, he seems pretty durable.
He fell to his side.
So
No, that's not Idris, is it?
it looks kind of like Idris, or could it be a little? But we don't see anything in it. It looks like Idris. It tries to be Idris.
Maybe it is. Like maybe when she got him out of prison, he's just like, "I'm gonna kill you." Like,
And then rips that apart there. Like look at that, ripping that dude apart.
yeah, this is gonna be R. So
Oh yeah.
because King Shark's always gonna do that to people. Like it's gonna be
Eat
something
people
intense.
then.
Why 75? I mean, you get slow motion, but there's no sound.
I'm going to get you
Oh.
out of here alive.
I mean,
Did you see the shorts he's got on?
yeah.
Look how fat he is.
I mean, it makes sense. He's a fucking great white, isn't he?
Yeah, he just eats a lot though too. Look at the wounds he's got on him.
Yeah, what Bullet wouldn't do fuck all to him.
He's just like,
They're just falling out of him. That's not the red shit.
We've got a freak.
that's Starro. That's Starro coming out of the ground.
We've got a freaking kaiju
Wow.
up in this shit.
So that's it there. So this is where it starts
I
coming
reckon
out.
he's the main villain.
Oh my god, we've got a freaking kaiju up in this shit.
Look at, see it there to the eye. If you look at the screen.
Shit.
We got a kaiju.
Oh my god, we've got a freaking kaiju
So you can
up in.
look at the eye.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty interesting how like almost cartoony design color it looks like.
That's the thing. Like people love that it's like not super real.
Yeah, it's got that play with it. And it's like look
I mean,
at
it's
that.
James Gunn. He does nothing wrong with these movies. Like he'll make it good. Like it's not going to be cheesy. It's not going to be over the top.
Line up of them in the rain.
What does that do to the end? Look like Fireman from the first one.
Right.
Like a little fireman. Like
So yeah, John Cena, Joel, Jack Courtney, Peter Capaldi.
Michael Rooker, Alice Braga. I mean, not big names, but there's a few big names there.
The fact that Zack Snyder was producer on it, so
Executive
6th.
producer. Yes, in HBO Max and theaters, which
subscribers stream at no extra cost.
I hope we get it before August so we can at least
But
watch it on
like,
HBO.
but like that's the thing though. Subscribers stream it at no extra cost. Like HBO Max
Yeah.
is already offering things up. You're paying, was it like $10 for a HBO Max subscription, and you're basically getting a brand new movie that you pay to watch
Free.
the cinemas free with your subscription. And here's Disney
Which-
Plus out here like trying to charge
Adding
extra for their
30
premiums,
bucks.
which
No,
at the same time is
40
not
bucks.
massively
Yeah, yeah.
big, but then at the same time it's more of a rental service because you're renting a movie from what I've gathered from what we were talking about earlier. So
Yep.
HBO, that's just we don't want IGN crap up in here.
I mean, I'm keen. I'm so it's not far off either. Like 5 months. Like, ugh.
Like it's gonna be here soon, so
I like the first one though. That was still good.
no, yeah, it's not too bad that one. It's not the direction they're aiming
Just
for,
rushed.
but it's just it was one of those issues. But
It's keen to see if they bring up some of that movie, like some references from that.
like they did small
Especially
references in
Flag and Harley Quinn, like if they got to reminisce and like a certain scene back then, or about
Well-
Deadshot or someone.
well, it's likely they're gonna make reference to like people that aren't part of the squad anymore, or that aren't,
But that's weird. Deadshot's in the game. I would have thought if there was a movie and a game coming, they would have been similar.
Well, they're,
Like
they're
in
completely
Big
different in general though too. At the same time, like they
King
can,
Shark's in the game, but he's not that big. Like he's not.
it might be just
he's not
coincidence
like-
that they decided to go that route with having King Shark.
Well, in the game, he makes sense. I wouldn't. Was he in the? No, that was the Lizard Man. In the other one.
Croc, yeah.
Killer Croc. Not Killer Croc. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Killer Croc. So I guess they had an animal in the first one. They couldn't get Killer Croc back, so they ended up having.
No, because didn't he?
I think
Did he
die.
die? No, he just. No, I think
We
he got
left?
exonerated. I think in. Because they completed their mission, so they got free. So
But no,
I'm
it's
just
interesting.
bummed there's no Will Smith. He would have fit in nicely there.
Well,
with
that's
them.
what I was thinking for a second. There was that Will Smith, but he's not listed as a character on the list. But I was thinking, could that have been like but it looks more like Idris in that scene where he's getting.
Will Smith he's not that dark.
No,
That
he's
was
not as beefy either. That
most
was,
likely Idris. I mean,
because that would be kind of cool to have like a little reference to like he was there and then they like locked him back up or something like that. You know.
I always say small still.
Hey, well, because we are. What do you mean?
I always say small.
We're normal sizes on my end.
On mine, I'm so small. There we go.
Yeah, so yeah, because I just did it the way where it was just the three-way and it was just like the little screen over there was that. There could have been one where I don't know where it was tiny in the corner, but I was like, eh.
But
This is the first time.
August isn't that far.
No, it's going to be here soon, so.
So what is it? 5 months less. Oof, just over 5 months.
Something like that, yeah. But, No, this is something new that I thought we'd give us a go. Hopefully you guys like this format. Try and maybe do some more reviews of movie trailers. This is half an hour long already.
We can do it individually.
I
Like,
think so, because this is already 30 minutes.
a trailer drops to a live reaction, then just stop it and
That's related, that we want to do related to, yeah. So,
do it for games as well. Games, movies.
game trailers that we find that are like decent reacts to. We'll see, who knows, something we do. So this is just a little slate to say, hey, this is something new we want to try. Hopefully you guys appreciate it muchly. Hopefully you guys like it. There won't be any more of the thank yous and stuff in the future ones, but this is just, hey, first trial of something new. We just need to know your feedback. If you think this is something cool that you'd like to see, I reckon it'll work for us. I reckon it'll be something cool in general. I think we'll just give it a go for a while and see what we do with it.
That's our first
React.
Review, so it could be a bit weird.
Review, react, yeah, exactly.
Reaction. That's the first one, though.
So it's going to be a bit different, especially that I had that link, Suicide Squad. Best content. Friggin' Lord Farquaad's Suicide Squad.
That's a chef's kiss to the podcast, that is.
Suicide Squad, ran by Lord Farquaad. Suicide Squad.
Yeah, August 6th,
Squatty.
HBO Max.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get HBO Max by the end.
Oh, like, come on. Like, stop fart-assing around. Like,
months ago we was getting it, like...
And there's an audience of people that want to pay for HBO Max. I would happily pay extra money and get that as well.
Well, it's only like $10 or $15. Why not?
Like,
when you're getting stuff like that, like...
Otherwise, if it's getting like that, I'll cancel one of my other services and jump to HBO Max for a bit. And then...
Damn.
Yeah. I'm only watching Stanford Walker, really. Well, I'm only watching Walker, and once Walker's done, I don't know if there's any other shows they put up there. Like, we might just end Stan, and if they had HBO Max, I'll go to HBO Max to watch all the decent stuff on that. So, one of those things. But,
yeah, Disney, they're not charging for their new releases.
No. This is part of a review, so I'd call out Disney. Plug for HBO Max. Sponsor us, HBO Max. Sponsor that.
I mean, I'm down. I'll do reviews on your HBO stuff.
Exactly. We could be.
HBO.
You could give us trailers directly, and we could review them for you, HBO.
Ooh.
That could be a thing. We could be a HBO Max
review.
review.
Give us a clean cut video, and we just bam on the U2s.
Exactly. Maybe we could get, because you know how like IGN get the trailers sent to them. Like they must get them sent to them, so they like maybe that could be a thing for us. Maybe they could send us HBO could send us trailers, and we could start promoting trailers.
I mean, not HBO, but Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, HBO. Anything that's bought, anything through HBO. That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot through HBO.
I mean, James Gunn, give us trailers.
Give us trailers, James Gunn. We'll have to share this on Twitter and just at everyone, just at James Gunn, at Zack Snyder, at.
I mean, not Zack, because he wouldn't have much to do with.
But like, just anything in general. It's like any trailers, anything. HBO Max, just send us our way. We'll happily review it or share it on our any trailers. We'll share them cleanly on our channel.
We will shamelessly plug ourselves for that.
Oh, if there was a beach full of dicks, I'd suck every dick.
No problemo.
if it brought peace, his peacemaker. So he wants peace for everything. So he would do anything that creates peace.
So yeah, Mr. Gunn, who knows what crazy people do?
Anyway,
it's gonna be a good movie. I'm so down to watch it.
Definitely keen to see what it's gonna be like. It looks so much fun. It looks like a hell of fun. The weasel.
That's the thing. Avengers are serious. Suicide Squad is the insane one. Like,
well, I was gonna say you would say like Justice League. Yeah, Justice League is the serious stuff, and then
Suicide Squad's the more out there,
more fun. And then that's like if you come over to like Marvel, then you got like the Avengers is the serious stuff, which has got a bit of humor, but still serious. But then you've got like Guardians of the Galaxy, which is more fun. But then you go again. It's James Gunn. It's James Gunn. It's just James Gunn. So, but anything James Gunn and Taika Waititi is just hilarious across the board. So, you know.
I mean, we're still in Guardians 3. That's been going for a while now, so
I think
he's probably doing Suicide, then Guardians. Like,
yeah, and I think a lot of the stuff, because a lot of the Guardians are in the new Ragnarok movie, it'll be what we're not being, because they'll work on that, and then they'll actually work
it'll
on.
Go from there to.
Yeah, the Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah, they're working on.
Because that comes out this year, doesn't it? End of this
They'll
year?
work on that because most of them in that, and then of course it will lead into the Guardians film. I imagine that's going to be that, and then that will lead into the events in the Guardians, and they'll tie together. So,
I mean, they're probably like 3-4 years away still, but
but the filming takes time, and then once there's the editing, and then when they slate or when they're
Especially
releasing,
now.
everything's being filmed in here for the next
Although
5 years. So
these
Australia.
movies are coming out pretty quick. Like, I didn't know. I mean, I knew there was a Suicide Squad, but not that quick. It's coming out this year. Like, damn.
This movie's this year is going to be a lot for movies, like comic book movies again, or just stuff in general. Like I guess not for movies, but just in general because we've got
Not for
we've
Marvel
had
because Disney taking
no.
their
Well, that's
sweet time
exactly
away
just
from
in
it.
general though, like because we've had Justice League drop this year. We've got Suicide Squad coming out. We've got Black Widow coming out, and there's like a few others as well. Like there's a whole bunch.
July 9th.
So there's all this stuff coming out like through the year that's superhero-ish, you know. And then that's just
wish they'd
dynamism.
slow down a bit because we're getting way too much in the year.
Well, we had like Scarlet Wonder Vision on streaming. We've had Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We've got Loki as well coming out this year on streaming. Like there's so much stuff coming out everywhere on streaming and theaters. It's just like, geez,
we just need a few a year. You don't need to put like 10 things in 1 year.
flood it all out. Just boom.
Like, it's a lot to take in. Like the Avengers, they were spread out pretty well. I mean, except for the Endgame and Infinity War, they were pretty much the next year. But
Yeah.
I mean, they could have made that one movie though. To be fair,
Well, what we were saying, it's been basically before
who
this.
made that?
who's that?
Russo. Can we get the Russo cut?
Russo brothers. Well, wasn't there a talk about that? There was a joke I saw on the internet. They were saying that they could do the Endgame director's cut and it'd be like 6 hours or something like that.
Yes.
Get the
And
Russo
everyone
brothers
died, I
director's
think it
cut or
was.
something. Oh. But no, the going by what we had because there was no film last year that dropped because Black Widow got pushed back to this year. It's been technically 2 years since we've had a big Marvel film. Because you think about when Black Widow comes out. Because Black Widow was delayed by a year. That was meant to be the Marvel movie for last year. The year before we had Spider-Man. We had no big Marvel films last year. Because they all got pushed back, so therefore it's technically 2 years.
Hang on. No, we had. Oh no.
2019.
Sure.
Yeah, because Black Widow was technically meant to be 2020 and that got delayed.
Huh. Well,
Yeah, like 2 years since we've had a Marvel film.
that's good enough space. Then.
It's crazy to think that like we would have
I
had
mean,
like
Morbius this year as well now. So
yeah, exactly, because that was meant to be last year as well.
Venom is this year. Wow.
There's a lot coming out this year.
The Eternal, Spider-Man, like Doctor Strange 2022, Thor 2022,
And there's a lot next year, of course, but yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse 2 2022, Captain Marvel 2 2022, Black Panther 2022, Blade 2022 23, Guardians to be announced, Fantastic Four, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. I'm just Deadpool 3 as well. Logan spin-off. Wow.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Logan should just end at Logan. Don't make anything else. Unless you're bringing Hugh Jackman back.
But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. So who knows? This is kind of like I guess the bonus episode, but it's also the new intake of what we want to do of like doing reviews on trailers. So a bit of both. This is a mixture of the episode after the episode, but also reaction trailer reaction,
So,
interaction
Gunn,
trailer.
we'll do reactions for you.
Taika Waititi, if you're listening out there too, we talk about you a lot.
We love your work, bro.
We love everyone's work. Maybe Kevin Smith.
That was random.
Just plugging everyone.
Kevin Smith. Hey, you want to be on the Beardy Bros? Just ask.
His podcast.
Not us,
Just say hey. What? Because he does these
Just-
Fat Man on Batman podcasts.
Just say you want to be in. We'll fit you in.
We need to just tweet out. We just need to tweet who wants to be on the Beardy Bros podcast at James Gunn, at Taika Waititi, at Kevin Smith, at Hugh Jackman, at Ryan.
Yeah, what if-
Wait, what have we got? Where have we got Ryan Reynolds on the podcast? Because the way he just is like chill with everything. Imagine if we got him onto a podcast.
Imagine the amount of language we'd have in that.
He just jump on in and he's like, "Hey boys, what's up?" Like, wait, what? I'm like, we've actually got Ryan Reynolds on the podcast. I'm like, fuck.
I don't know what the cool part will be. That'd be in the Discord.
Oh,
that'd be dope.
he'd have to come by the Discord, join. He'd have to log in.
Would it make the Beardy Bros Discord a very private thing then?
Would have to be on a call. I'd have to make it actually a call through Discord.
Yeah, but if they're regulars though, you just have them in and you just cut off this to randoms. Just have it with like the mains, which makes sense.
Well, I mean, if we were to have like a guest come by, you'd do it as a call because you couldn't have them because then otherwise it would have to be a Zoom call most probably. That could be a thing though. Who knows? It's something for the future.
Discord's good.
Dream big. That's what we want to do. Beards a tentacle. Oh, we should do that.
My ego.
We should just tweet that out. Who wants to be part? Ryan Reynolds, do you want to be part of the Beardy Bros podcast? You like you did with Boogie? What was the tweet for Boogie? Or what did you say? Would you be interested? Was it like you want to be interested in joining the podcast? Or
Yeah, and he liked it. So I mean, he could
just be at Ryan Reynolds, like, varsity. Like, do you want to be part of the Beardy Bros podcast? Just tweet him. Would you like to? He'd just be like, hit up my agents for probably.
He'd be like, contact this person.
But we just wanted to.
Can you
do it
imagine
generously.
if we got someone like that on? Like, man.
See, the problem, it's not a bad thing, but the downside is because you got to through all their agents and manage the stuff. They want to make cuts out of things, so they're like, it's got to be this much money, and it's like. But sometimes you get general people that just like, no, I'm down for that.
Like, nah, fuck that. Let's just do it. Like,
And it gets hard these days because that's why they get managed and they have that's like because they go, we can't do this. You gotta do this. This is fine for free, but then you can't do this because and it creates these problems. Like sometimes you just like they just like to do stuff. And you're like, what?
Are usually free because people just want to go in there. They get to voice their opinions. Like they're not on a script. Like they can do what the hell they want with this.
And that's exactly it. And then sometimes people can find that a bit rough because it's like if they, but then they know what they're doing because they've done it enough. They're in the vocal front. They know what they're voicing their opinion of. They know the backlash.
Anyone to say anything like Jesus.
No, but like them freely speaking, like they know what they're going to say because they have their opinions to begin with. So,
right?
It'd be nice to be able to interview people though, or something. At least have like some kind of form of interview.
Well, I'm still going for Corey Taylor.
Corey Taylor.
He was in the first episode. I was saying that last year.
Yep. That's still aiming for it. Hopefully, maybe one day. Everyone will want to. We'll get that big. Everyone will want to be on the Beardy Bros podcast. We'll be so famous. Everyone will be like, can we be on the Beardy Bros podcast? We already get that. It already happens. People already want to be on the podcast. So
that's just the energy, bro. It's just the energy.
This is great. This is what we love. This is our thing. I love doing this. I could do this nearly every day. I reckon almost. I could create content.
I mean, we might get out of stuff to talk about every single day.
We'll find all kinds of content to do. So
we do it for 6 hours a day usually, anyway. So
yeah. It's one of those things, but this has already gone for nearly 45 minutes.
Yeah, let's just end this.
So we'll end it up here. This is like, thank you again. This is the first episode. We're trying something different, but this is the episode after the episode. But this is also a sample of what we want to look at doing for our YouTube channel as well. For this as a whole.
Reactions, things.
Reactions to trailers, reaction to anything, maybe game trailers, not just movie trailers, game trailers.
It'll be first time watching, so it'll be like, whoa.
It'll be actually, properly fresh. We'll actually go, hey, this trailer's out. We'll sit down, we'll actually do a genuine, I had watched it a few times because I tried clipping it as we saw, where I saved it as Suicide Squad. Because I was like, and then so I watched it multiple times, so I kind of noticed stuff, but I think we'll do more genuine, reacts next time where we can actually we'll sit down, here's the new trailer, no one's watched it, let's press play and see what happens kind of thing and get a proper feedback. So hopefully you all look forward to that, and yeah, I think that'll be good. Alright, we'll catch everyone later. Bye.
Bye bye.